It's easy to look at car shows and think they're, well, a sausage fest. Most car shows feel very macho, but ladies love cars too. Some women can be excellent mechanics. We're talking about All Girls Garage.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to All Girls Garage,
the car show featuring a garage run by women. What's the show like and how did these women get on it? At the end of the video, we'll tell you where they all are today. Welcome back to TUNANOCRUST and get ready to rev things up. We're going to shake up the formula just a little bit by starting with the show first. The premise of All Girls Garage is simple. A woman-owned garage in Phoenix, Arizona works on cars and motorcycles for the camera. All Girls Garage started in 2012 and has been going strong ever since. As of right now, there are 11 seasons. Some episodes are free to watch right here on YouTube. You can watch everything else on either Hulu or Motortrend. And a lot of things about this show are a pleasant surprise compared to what you might expect. These women are just as enthusiastic about the cars they're repairing as other personalities we've seen on this channel, and back it up with raw skill. You'll see that a lot of them have backgrounds in common with other celebrities we've covered too. But the main difference is that All Girls Garage is very chill. There's no hectic time limit, everything is done slowly, and the ladies take their time to explain what they're doing. They also explain what might be wrong with the car if there is an issue. Even the ads take their time and explain how the products work.
Here in All Girls Garage, you know how much we love restoring vintage cars and hot rods, but sometimes it can be a little unpleasant to drive. And that's why we love this lizard skin, ceramic insulation, and sound control.
If you want a very relaxed, educational car show, All Girls Garage might be for you. You might even learn something. So what about the girls behind the garage? Let's look at some of the hosts and guest stars that have been on All Girls Garage. Like many reality shows, All Girls Garage has gone through quite a few hosts, so strap in for a long ride. Let's start with Bogi, probably the most iconic person on the show. Sarah Bogi Lateiner has been on All Girls Garage since the beginning. Born in Flushing, New York on December 15, 1977, Bogi studied law and society and women's studies at Oberlin College in Ohio. However, a year into college, her sister Jenny died in a car accident. She may have had an interest in cars before, as shown in stories about her joining her high school auto club. But after losing her sister, Bogi went back to school for a degree in car repair. She is currently a BMW and ASE Master Certified Technician. And if you're wondering about her nickname, it comes from the name Bogalarka, a name Sarah used during 1 year at a Hungarian high school. It roughly means jewel or a specific type of buttercup flower, but Bogi stuck. Bogi worked at various car shops, often as the only female employee, before opening her own business on her driveway in 2006. This evolved into her first garage, 180 Degrees Automotive in Phoenix, Arizona. She wanted her business to grow into a 2-story building with a garage on one floor and an educational center to teach women about cars on the other. But Bogi's plan worked too well. Her skills were so highly sought after that she branched out into speaking events, coaching, and more. In 2012, she was recruited to co-host All Girls Garage, and the rest is history. She remains on the show to this day. Today, Bogi devotes most of her time to her shop, Girl Gang Garage. Apprenticeships at her shop are reserved for women who want to work in the automotive industry. She even offers scholarships for women trying to get into the automotive field. She can also be a guest speaker, so if you're planning an automotive event, check out Bogi's Garage to see how you can book a talk. The other host of the show, Faye Hadley, is also one of the newest members of the team. She joined the show in 2017, but already had a background that made her perfect for the show. Like Bogi, she had a degree in an unrelated field, psychology. She picked up automotive skills when her Volkswagen Golf died after a road trip, prompting her to do an internship at a VW dealer. Things only blossomed from there. At first, Hadley was an awkward third wheel on All Girls Garage. But after 20 episodes, she fits right in and she's covered in just as many tattoos as any other car show host we've seen. Along with the show, she does auto repairs at her Texas shop called Pistons and Pixie Dust, and hosts workshops for a trade organization called Women in Machine. She is currently married to a wood artist named Brandon Hadley. So after all these co-hosts, where's the host of All Girls Garage? Cristy Lee hosted for a long time but left the show in 2019 under questionable circumstances.
I guess it's time we address the elephant in the room, which is that there's no Cristy in the room. And that is because Cristy is no longer going to be working with us here at All Girls Garage.
She has a background like many of our other car show hosts. Her dad worked in an auto garage, and she loved riding on dirt bikes as a kid. Today, she is a highly active motorcyclist and a go-to for anything motorsports related. But where did she go after All Girls Garage? She went to other shows and other motorsports. She not only reports on motorsports for major networks, but also hosts shows like Garage Squad and Celebrity IOU Joyride. She currently hosts Steal This House on HGTV. And of course, she loves mountain biking, dirt biking, road racing, and improving her techniques at performance driving schools. To Lee, her presence is enough to encourage young women to pursue their automotive dreams. Rachel Barros was another host on the show. Again, as with many of the personalities we have covered in the past, she was fond of taking electronics apart and putting them back together. Her uncle also owned a body shop in Washington, D.C., where Barros spent most of her childhood. Barros also has a degree that doesn't quite match the automotive life. Along with her degree in marketing, she also completed a course in auto repair at the Philadelphia Automotive Training School. This combination let her launch her own car-related YouTube channel, Gearhead Diva. Gearhead Diva is how Bogi and Lee scouted Barros, but Barros proved to be more than just a mechanic. Her experience in marketing and work with media allowed her to work as an executive producer on the show as well. Barros left the show on April 6, 2019 after 5 successful seasons. To this day, we don't know why she left, but we do know that she has some excellent videos on her channel, Gearhead Diva. Go check that out if you haven't already. Her media marketing company, Purple Star LLC, is also doing well. Jessi Combs is the last lady we're going to talk about. Like almost everyone else here, she had a background in mechanics before joining the crew. Her great-grandmother raced Stanley steamers, and she went to Wyoming Technical Institute. Although Combs got degrees in several fabrication programs and helped a student build a car from scratch, racing was in Combs' blood. She was often called the fastest woman on 4 wheels. She placed first and second in many motorsport races, sometimes setting new records. Remember that, it'll come up later. Combs was also a TV personality before All Girls Garage. Along with All Girls Garage, Combs appeared on Overhaulin', Mythbusters, Extreme 4x4, and Discovery show How to Build Everything. Skilled in racing, hosting, and metal fabrication, she was a natural fit for All Girls Garage. And unfortunately, we cannot tell you what Combs is doing today. She died in 2019 while trying to break a land speed record in the Alver Desert located in Oregon. One of the wheels on her car failed at a speed of around 523 miles per hour. There was no way she could have survived the crash. The official cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Guinness verified that she broke the previous record in 2020. We will miss Combs, but we don't think she regretted going out that way. Shortly before her crash, she had nothing but enthusiasm about breaking the record on her Instagram. It may seem a little crazy to walk directly into the line of fire. Those who are willing are those who achieve great things. People say I'm crazy, I say thank you. And that sums up the mindset of all the ladies at All Girls Garage. Trailblazers who aren't afraid to get dirty, take risks, and do great things. Some people might say that these ladies were crazy to work in a men's world, but their boldness certainly paid off. We got an amazing car show out of it that is still going to this day. With All Girls Garage being one of the few woman-run car shows, we'd like to ask you, how would you react to your car being worked on by a woman? And if you're female and work on cars, what's it like working in a trade usually considered men's work? Finally, if you could go back to school to pursue your passions, what kind of degree would you get? Also, give us a shout if you want us to get more in-depth about any of the hosts of All Girl Garage, whether we missed someone or anything else about AGG. Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell before you hit the road again.
Test drive, I get first drive.
Always. Fine, I get second drive then. And y'all get no drives because you're on the other side. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.